Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, John Harcar, and we're here today with Marcela White. And what we're going to talk about, besides her journey in business and real estate, we're going to talk about how to file insurance claims correctly. Remember, guys, at Investor Fuel, we help real estate investors, service providers, really all real estate entrepreneurs 2 to 5x their business. And we do that by providing the tools, the resources, and the community that helps you grow the business you want to grow, scale it to where you want it to be, which in turn helps you live the life you want to live. Marcela, welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Looking forward to talking about, insurance claims. I think that is something maybe people don't do properly or know enough about. But before we get into all that, why don't you kind of tell our audience about your background in business and real estate and what brought you to today?
So I have been in the claims industry for the last 24 years.
Oh.
I started my career as an employee in the insurance companies. I am a very well-rounded adjuster, and I moved up all the way to management. About 3 years ago, I decided to do the switch to representing homeowners instead of representing insurance carriers, because in Florida there were huge changes that set off an alarm for me, where my expertise would be better suited helping people instead of big corporations.
What kind of changes?
The legislature changed and a lot of the consumer protections were removed.
Okay. So this prompted you to kind of switch on the other side. For what specific reason?
Because I was seeing the changes as to less coverages, less claims being paid, more struggle from people to get paid when they were paying higher premiums. There's an element of integrity that you have as a person, and I wasn't seeing things that were positive for the career and the way that I was trained when I initially started working as an adjuster for carriers.
Okay, and so then you go and you start working for homeowners.
Yes.
And then
Actually, I have my own company, and because I have been in the industry for a while, I was able to make the switch easily in Florida. And then at the time, we had Hurricane Ian. So it was the right timing for me to join the insurance side.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Got it. Okay. And then when you joined the insured side, what were maybe some of the struggles?
A lot of the struggles are the policies that are said that people are getting sold with less coverages, with caps in the age of the roof coverage and the amount of replacement that they would get paid. Also, on the water end in Florida, there are a lot of caps up to $10,000 for water damages. They have removed dispute resolution methods. So basically, if you come to a dispute with a carrier, you would have to hire an attorney. And then on top of that, in Florida, they remove what's known as attorney's fees. So if you hire your own attorney, you have to pay them part of your settlement. Whereas before, the insurance carrier, if there was a dispute and they were found liable for it, they paid for your attorney.
Got it. Okay. And so when you have clients, do you educate them on all this? You kind of walk them through all these type of things, like when they're
Yes,
filing a claim?
most of my clientele is referral based. Business people that I have met throughout the years, families, relatives, and word of mouth referrals. So yes, usually in Florida, is more people are a little more informed consumers. I am also licensed in Colorado and Georgia, where people are not as informed. So I am starting to educate customers in those states to retain somebody like me from the get-go, so that way they don't jeopardize their coverages and the amount that they get paid.
Why did those states not know as much?
I'm not sure. A lot of the public adjusters in those states only take sizable claims. For me, I think that we should be available to the general public, and that's why I have entered to work in those states. I have been able to help some customers.
Okay. Awesome. So or let me ask you, what kind of mistakes are you seeing people make when they're filling out claims, or what kind of things, let's talk about our topic here of filing claims correctly.
One of the main things is they will, let's say, they either repair too much or they don't repair at all and they let it go. A lot of the times is very late reporting. They'll have a leak, they'll notice it, they won't do something about it, and they'll let it go for 2-3 months. That immediately is a grounds for denial. Whereas if you see your issue and you stop the leak, then you have you're in a better position to collect what your damages are.
Okay. What other mistakes are you seeing people make?
Lack of documentation. They'll rip off the flooring and not take a picture, not take a video, remove or discard the parts that they replace. So that way, there's no documentation as to what really caused the loss and for how long it happened or how it happened.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Yeah, with a lot of the fires out in California and stuff, are you seeing any new things, regulations, any changes or anything in the insurance, insurance claims or insurance world that's coming down, like any trends or something like that?
One of the most important trends is that in most states, people are not being paid for replacement cost, even though most policies that they purchase are for replacement cost coverage. Usually the replacement cost coverage becomes applicable once they replace. So I'm seeing a lot of insurers having to fund half of their repairs because the depreciation holdbacks from the carriers are almost half of the amounts that they are calculated to make the repairs.
Right. Okay. So, what advice would you give folks, obviously outside of using you, what advice would you give folks when they're filing claims or, just things to make sure they do or look out for?
All of these three states have laws that ban contractors from negotiating coverages and claims. So
Why?
con- a lot of the in a lot of the contractors will file the claims for people also, like roofers and mitigation companies. And then what ends up happening is that when the insurance starts making makes a coverage decision, sometimes they don't get paid because the roofer does not have the capacity to
Huh.
go with the adjuster and discuss coverages. They can only discuss the value of the repairs. Whereas for me, I am licensed in all three states as required, and I'm able to negotiate all coverages, values, and additional payments.
Okay. And what makes your service better than the next person we find online?
Statistics statistics show that anybody that is represented by a public adjuster will collect over 100% more than they would collect on their own. And not only that, but most people don't really know what's in their insurance policy. I know everything that will be covered, what is excluded, and if there's a limitation, and I can guide you through the process from beginning to end and not leave any money on the table.
Okay, very cool. And I like to ask this for folks before we kind of wind it down. If you look over your time in business or real estate or whatever it might be, insurance claims and whatnot, what do you think are some of the mindset tools you've used to kind of keep going? And what are some of your keys to success?
I have a very thick skin, and since I already know that the insurance is a contract, my expectations usually go by what I know. It's part of the profession and what it's a business contract.
Mhm.
Whereas your usual person, they they buy the policy, they pay their premium, and they really expect to be compensated once they have a loss. But sometimes that's not what they buy. So for me, that it's guidance that is invaluable and that will help people adjust their expectations to what they really have.
Got it. Do you give folks like free consultations? Do you do any type of free reviews or, just anything that people can reach out and kind of connect with you and just, might have questions?
Our consultation is always free. And actually, even if they think that they have some damage and we know it's not a claim, we will tell them, don't file this claim. This is damage that is not going to be covered. So that way they also avoid that situation where they'll have a claim filed. And now next time when they try to renew their policy, it's gonna affect their renewal. So yes, always our consultation and our policy reviews are free.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Okay, well, awesome. If there are folks out here, and you said you're in Florida, Colorado, and Georgia, correct?
Correct.
Statewide or any specific areas?
In Colorado, it's mostly Denver and anywhere within the 2 hour driving range from that metropolitan area. In Georgia, we are Atlanta and Valdosta areas, and in Florida, we are statewide.
Statewide. Cool. And if there's folks that are listening, maybe in those areas that maybe have a claim or just have any questions on claims, how can they best get in touch with you?
My telephone or my email address. The telephone is 954-934-7621, or my email address, which is mwhite@sharpadjusting.com.
Perfect. And before we go, is there any information, words of advice, anything you want to share to our audience?
Always consult with an expert, just like you would do when you have a toothache or when you have anything important. Your home is the most important asset. Consult. It's important.
Yep. Guys, You heard it here first. Consult. Get a consultation. Marcel, thank you so much for coming on and sharing this information with us. I mean, I really appreciate it. Guys, I hope you enjoy the content. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we will see you on the next one. Cheers.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.